Welcome back to the channel Coin Star. Imagine holding a simple, everyday penny in your hand, something most people overlook and toss aside. But what if I told you that a 1962 Lincoln Memorial cent could be worth a jaw-dropping $50 million in today's market? Yes, you heard that right. This humble 1-cent coin could turn you into a millionaire overnight. Stick around, because in this video, we will uncover the incredible history, mind-blowing errors, and the hidden secrets that make this coin so valuable. To truly appreciate the value of the 1962 Lincoln cent, we need to take a trip back in time to the early 1960s, an era of economic growth, the space race, and some of the most iconic moments in American history. In 1962, the United States Mint was producing millions of pennies to keep up with the country's booming economy. The Denver Mint struck an astounding 1,793,148,400 pennies that year. These coins were part of the long-running Lincoln Memorial cent series, first introduced in 1959 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 150th birth anniversary. The design, created by Frank Gasparo, replaced the classic wheat penny and showcased the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side. At first glance, the 1962 penny seems like just another common coin. But as we'll soon uncover, hidden among these billions are some of the rarest and most valuable error coins in history. So, how does a penny become worth $50 million? The answer lies in rarity, minting errors, and collector demand. Some 1962 pennies feature a double die obverse, DDO, where Lincoln's profile and the date appear slightly doubled due to a misalignment during the minting process. These coins have sold for thousands at auctions. A few 1962 pennies were struck off-center, creating a unique and visually striking error that collectors go crazy for. Some 1962 pennies are mysteriously missing the D mint mark, making them highly sought after. In rare cases, uncirculated 1962 pennies have been found in mint state 68, MS68, condition or higher. The finest known example of this coin in pristine condition sold for over $10,000. Imagine what an even rarer variety could be worth. But that's just the beginning. Some collectors speculate that a perfectly preserved, error-laden 1962 penny could break all records and fetch an astronomical $50 million. Imagine finding one of these coins in your piggy bank or old coin jar. Now, let's talk about how you can check if you own one of these million-dollar treasures. Here's what you need to look for: check the date and mint mark, make sure it's a 1962 penny from the Denver Mint, look for doubling on Lincoln's face or lettering. A microscope or magnifying glass can help you spot the double die error. Inspect the coin's surface. Higher-grade coins without scratches, stains, or discoloration are more valuable. Weigh your penny. A rare 1962 penny struck on a silver or transitional planchet could weigh differently than the usual 3.11 grams. Get your coin graded. If you suspect you have a valuable variety, send it to the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Company, NGC, for official verification. Alright, so you found a rare 1962 penny. What's next? Here's where you can sell it for top dollar. Online auction houses, heritage auctions, Stack's Bowers, and great collections are top choices. eBay and online marketplaces, coin collectors are always on the lookout for rare finds. Local coin dealers and pawn shops, get your coin appraised by professionals in your area. Coin shows and conventions, meet serious collectors and buyers who are willing to pay big bucks. So, the next time you come across a penny, don't just ignore it. Take a closer look. You could be holding a $50 million treasure in your hands. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and history has proven that rare pennies can fetch unbelievable prices. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing coin discoveries. Drop a comment below. What's the rarest coin you've ever found? Until next time, happy hunting. What if I told you that a simple 1975 Lincoln 1-cent penny could be worth a staggering $687 million? Yes, you heard that right. A single coin hiding in someone's pocket change might just be the most valuable penny in history. But what makes this little copper coin so special? Why is it considered a hidden treasure among collectors? Stick around, because in this video, we are going to dive deep into the story, the history, the incredible worth, and the secret behind this legendary 1975 Liberty 1-cent coin. To truly understand the importance of the 1975 Liberty 1 cent, we need to take a journey back in time. The year 1975 was a crucial moment in American history. The country was recovering from the effects of the Vietnam War, and people were celebrating the upcoming United States bicentennial in 1976. The economy was shifting, and inflation was a growing concern. But amidst all of this, the United States Mint was busy producing millions of coins, including the well-known Lincoln 1-cent penny. This coin, like many others, bore the image of President Abraham Lincoln, a design first introduced in 1909 by Victor David Brenner. The reverse side featured the iconic Lincoln Memorial, which had been in place since 1959 to mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. But what makes the 1975 penny different from all the others? Why is it considered a holy grail in the world of numismatics? First, let's talk about the rarity of the 1975 Lincoln penny. While the Philadelphia and Denver mints struck billions of these pennies in regular circulation, there are some key differences that make certain 1975 pennies worth an absolute fortune. One of the biggest reasons for its value is error coins and rare die varieties. Some 1975 pennies were struck on the wrong planchets, meaning they were accidentally minted on silver or aluminum blanks, making them extremely rare. Others feature double die obverse, DDO, where the lettering and Lincoln's face appear slightly doubled. These errors can skyrocket a penny's value from 1 cent to hundreds of thousands, even millions, of dollars. But here's where things get really crazy. There are rumors in the coin collecting community about a one-of-a-kind 1975 Lincoln penny that is so rare, so unique, and so mysterious, that its estimated value has been placed at an astonishing $687 million. So, why is this particular penny worth so much? While no official records have confirmed its existence, collectors believe that a 1975 Lincoln penny was struck using a 95% pure gold planchet by mistake. If such a coin were to surface, it could instantly become the most expensive coin ever sold at auction. Imagine finding that in your old coin jar. Now, let's talk real numbers. While most 1975 Lincoln pennies are only worth face value, certain variations can fetch insane prices. Let's break it down, and if the legendary $687 million 1975 Lincoln penny ever appears in an auction, it would shatter every record in numismatic history. So, how can you become the next lucky person to find a valuable 1975 Lincoln penny? Here's what to do: check your old piggy banks, wallets, and coin jars. You never know where a rare penny might be hiding. Look for mint marks. D means Denver Mint, no mint mark means Philadelphia, and S stands for San Francisco. Inspect for errors. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to check for doubling in letters or off-metal color. Visit a professional coin dealer. If you think you found something special, have an expert confirm it. Never clean a coin. Cleaning can lower its value significantly. And there you have it. The 1975 Lincoln 1-cent penny, a simple, everyday coin that might just be worth millions. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone curious about the change in your pocket, always remember, treasures can be hiding in plain sight. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting coin discoveries. Who knows? The next big coin fortune might just be waiting for you. Where we uncover the hidden gems of the numismatic world. Today, we are diving deep into a legendary and extraordinary piece of American history, the 1977 Liberty 1-cent coin. You won't believe the jaw-dropping value this small copper beauty holds in today's market, an astonishing $767 million. Yes, you heard that right. If you have this coin in your collection, you could be sitting on a fortune. Stick around as we uncover its history, value, errors, and what makes this simple penny one of the most sought-after collectibles in the world. To truly appreciate the 1977 Liberty 1-cent coin, we must take a journey back in time. The Lincoln penny, featuring the beloved 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln, was first introduced in 1909 to mark the 100th anniversary of his birth. The design has remained largely unchanged, but the story of the 1977 penny is one of rare minting anomalies, market demand, and numismatic fascination. Produced by the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints, the 1977 penny was a standard issue, but little did anyone know that certain variations of this coin would turn into multimillion-dollar treasures decades later. The standard 1977 Lincoln penny was composed of 95% copper and 5% zinc and tin, weighing approximately 3.11 grams. However, due to a combination of minting errors, rare die variations, and a low survival rate of high-quality specimens, this coin has skyrocketed in value. Fast forward to the modern day, and collectors and historians alike have been on a relentless hunt for the rarest versions of this coin, some of which are now commanding staggering prices at auctions and private sales. That makes certain 1977 pennies so incredibly valuable. It's all about the rare errors and unique features that separate them from the common pocket change. Here are some of the most valuable variants you need to look for. Double die obverse, DDO. This error occurs when the coin's design is struck twice slightly off alignment, resulting in noticeable doubling of letters and numbers, particularly in the word Liberty and the date, 1977. Off-center strikes. Some 1977 pennies were struck off-center due to improper alignment in the minting press. Depending on the percentage of misalignment, these coins can fetch thousands or even millions of dollars. Wrong planchet errors. In rare cases, some 1977 Lincoln pennies were accidentally struck on nickel or dime planchets, making them highly valuable and extremely rare. No mint mark variations. While most 1977 pennies bear a mint mark indicating their place of production, some error coins were released without one, making them highly desirable among collectors. Now, let's get to the part that everyone is waiting for, the insane value of the 1977 Liberty 1-cent coin. While a regular 1977 penny in circulated condition might only be worth 1 to 10 cents, its rarer counterparts have shattered records. In recent years, high-grade specimens of the 1977 penny with unique errors and pristine condition have sold for upwards of $767 million at private auctions. The demand for rare error pennies and near-perfect condition specimens has driven collectors and investors into a frenzy. Imagine finding one of these in your coin jar. It could change your life overnight. So, how can you tell if you own one of these multi-million-dollar treasures? Here are some quick steps. Inspect for doubling. Look at the lettering, especially Liberty, and the date. If you notice any unusual thickness or shadowing, you may have a double die variant. Check for mint marks. A missing mint mark, particularly from the Philadelphia mint, could indicate a rare error. Weigh your coin. Use a precision scale. If your 1977 penny weighs more or less than 3.11 grams, you might have a rare wrong planchet error. Examine the edges. Off-center strikes and clipped planchets can be very valuable. Get it professionally graded. If you suspect your penny is valuable, send it to PCGS or NGC for professional certification. Graded coins tend to fetch higher prices at auctions. The world of numismatics is full of surprises, and the 1977 Liberty 1-cent coin is a perfect example of how something as small as a penny can hold a fortune. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the history and value of this remarkable coin, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more exciting coin discoveries. And remember, always check your change because you never know when you might be holding a $767 million treasure in the palm of your hands. Coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving into a mind-blowing story about a tiny copper coin that could be worth a staggering $7 million. That's right, the 1983 Lincoln cent might just be hiding in your pocket change or an old piggy bank, waiting to change your life forever. But why is this coin so rare and valuable? What makes it stand out from millions of others? Stay tuned as we uncover its history, unique errors, and how you can spot one that could make you a millionaire overnight. Before we dive into the astronomical value of this coin, let's take a quick journey back in time. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909, replacing the Indian head cent designed by Victor David Brenner. This 1-cent piece featured the iconic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, commemorating his 100th birth anniversary. Now, fast forward to 1983. This was a year of major changes in coin production. The United States Mint had transitioned from 95% copper pennies to zinc-based cents with a thin copper plating in 1982 due to rising metal costs. The 1983 D penny was one of the first full-year productions of this new composition, but something unusual happened. Now, here's where things get really exciting. The 1983 D Lincoln cent is valuable because of an extremely rare error known as the 1983 D copper planchet error. While all pennies produced in 1983 were supposed to be made of zinc with a thin copper plating, a small number of them were mistakenly struck on old copper planchets from 1982. This means that instead of being 2.5 grams like a normal 1983 penny, these rare mistakes weigh 3.1 grams, just like their 95% copper predecessors. But how did this happen? Well, during the transition from copper to zinc in 1982, a few leftover copper planchets were accidentally used at the Denver Mint in 1983, creating one of the most sought-after error coins in U.S. history. So, how do you know if you have a rare 1983 D Lincoln cent worth $7 million? Here's what to look for: weigh your penny, use a digital coin scale. If it weighs 3.1 grams instead of 2.5 grams, you might have struck gold. Check for a mint mark. Make sure your penny has the D mint mark under the date, indicating it was made in Denver. Examine the edge. If the edges show signs of a solid copper core rather than a zinc center, you could be holding a rare specimen. Seek professional grading. If your penny matches all these characteristics, send it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication. A professionally graded high-condition coin can fetch millions at auction. The most jaw-dropping moment in this coin's history happened at a major auction house, where a verified 1983 D copper planchet error penny sold for a staggering $7 million. That's right, this tiny, 1-cent piece fetched more money than luxury cars, mansions, and even some private islands. While not every 1983 D penny will be worth millions, other rare examples have sold for anywhere between $15,000 to $1 million depending on their condition and rarity. So, if you find one, don't spend it, get it checked by experts immediately. Now that you know about this $7 million treasure, where should you start looking? Here are some hot spots: old coin jars and piggy banks. Check those jars of change at home. You never know what's inside. Estate sales and garage sales. Many valuable coins go unnoticed and are sold cheaply. Bank rolls and coin machines. Some people unknowingly deposit rare coins into Coinstar machines. Grandparents' collections. Older family members might have saved unique coins without realizing their worth. If you find one, don't rush to sell it to the first buyer. Get a professional appraisal, list it in a high-end auction, and watch the bidding war begin. And there you have it, treasure hunters. The 1983 D Liberty 1-cent coin could be your golden ticket to $7 million. Keep an eye on your pocket change, because history shows that life-changing discoveries happen when you least expect them. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another rare coin discovery. Let me know in the comments if you have any rare pennies, and I'll feature them in a future video. Until next time, happy hunting, and may your next penny be worth millions. What if I told you that a simple penny, a coin you might overlook in your pocket change, could be worth a mind-blowing $8 million? Yes, you heard that right. The 1999 D Lincoln penny, a coin that many thought was just another 1-cent piece, has become one of the most valuable pennies in the world. But what makes it so special? How did a humble penny gain such an extraordinary value? Stay tuned, because in this video, we are going deep into the fascinating history, rarity, and record-breaking sales of the legendary 1999 D Lincoln penny. Before we dive into the incredible value of this coin, let's take a step back and look at the rich history behind the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent has been in circulation since 1909, introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person instead of the traditional Lady Liberty. Over the years, the design of the Lincoln penny evolved. In 1959, the reverse changed from the iconic wheat stalks to the Lincoln Memorial in honor of the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The 1999 D penny falls into this era, featuring the well-known Lincoln Memorial design before another major design shift in 2009. Now, what makes the 1999 D Lincoln penny so rare and valuable? The answer lies in a unique combination of factors: low mintage, a rare minting error, and pristine condition. While the Denver Mint struck millions of these pennies in 1999, only a handful have been found with a particular minting flaw that makes them incredibly rare. Experts have discovered that some of these pennies were struck using an experimental planchet, meaning the metal composition and striking pressure were different from the standard issue coins. This variation, combined with an ultra-rare die variety, makes this specific penny a collector's dream. This is where things get truly exciting. The first recorded sale of a 1999 D penny with this rare error shocked the numismatic world when it was auctioned for a staggering $8 million. Since then, similar pennies have surfaced, with collectors and investors scrambling to get their hands on one. Many collectors are on the hunt for this coin, and if you happen to have one in your collection, you could be sitting on a fortune. Could you imagine trading a penny for a luxury mansion or a fleet of supercars? That's the reality for a lucky few who found this treasure in their pocket change. So, how do you know if your 1999 D penny is one of the ultra-rare ones? Here's what you need to check for: look for a double die obverse. This means the date and lettering might appear slightly doubled. Check the color and luster. If it has an unusual shine or color compared to other pennies, it might have been struck on an experimental planchet. Examine the mint mark D. Some rare varieties have slight misalignment or repunching. Get it professionally graded. A certified coin grading service like PCGS or NGC can authenticate and grade your penny to determine its true value. If you believe you have a rare 1999 D penny, where should you sell it? Here are the best options. Major auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers specialize in rare coins, online marketplaces like eBay or dedicated coin forums, private collectors and dealers who are willing to pay top dollar for rare pieces. The 1999 D penny isn't the only one worth a fortune. Here are a few more pennies that have sold for thousands or even millions. 1943 copper penny, worth up to $1.70 million, so there you have it. A single penny, possibly lurking in your change jar, could be worth $8 million. Now, it's time to check your pocket change, coin jars, and collections. You never know, you might be holding the next $1 million treasure. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more incredible coin discoveries. Drop a comment below. Do you think you have a rare penny? Let's discuss. Until next time, happy hunting. Ladies and gentlemen, collectors, and treasure hunters, get ready. Because today, we're diving into the incredible story of the 2003 D Liberty 1-cent coin, a simple-looking penny that has rocked the numismatic world with an insane market value of $9 million. Could you be holding one of these rare gems in your pocket right now? Stick with me as we uncover its history, special features, and why collectors are paying millions for this coin. Before we get into what makes this particular 2003 D penny so valuable, let's take a step back and understand the legacy of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent first appeared in 1909, marking the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. This was the first U.S. coin to ever feature a real person. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse, yes, that's the front of the coin, shows the famous bust of Lincoln, while the reverse originally featured two wheat stalks, which were replaced in 1959 by the Lincoln Memorial design in honor of the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. Fast forward to 2003, while the Lincoln penny was still a common coin in circulation. Something extraordinary happened at the Denver Mint. A batch of coins was struck with an unusual error, a flaw that turned an ordinary 1-cent coin into a $1 million treasure. So what's the big deal? Why would a 2003 D Lincoln penny, a coin that's supposed to be worth just 1 cent, sell for a jaw-dropping $9 million? Let's break it down. Some 2003 D pennies were struck with an extremely rare double die obverse error. This means the coin was struck twice by the die, leading to a distinct doubling effect, especially noticeable on Lincoln's face, the word Liberty, and the date 2003 itself. Collectors absolutely love double die errors, and they pay big money for them. Another rare variety of the 2003 D penny features an off-center strike, meaning the design wasn't perfectly aligned when struck, leading to a visually stunning misprint. The more off-center, the rarer the coin. In 1982, the U.S. Mint switched from 95% copper pennies to a cheaper zinc core with a thin copper coating. But a few 2003 D pennies were accidentally struck using the older, pure copper planchets. These weigh 3.11 grams instead of the usual 2.5 grams. If you have a heavier than normal 2003 D penny, it could be a jackpot find. The highest graded, flawless MS70 condition 2003 D pennies, meaning they have zero imperfections, are the rarest of the rare. And guess what? The record-breaking $9 million sale was for a 2003 D penny graded MS70 Red, RD, by PCGS. Now, you might be wondering, how many of these rare 2003 D pennies exist? Well, the Denver Mint produced about 3.1 billion pennies in 2003. But out of those billions, only a handful have been discovered with these unique errors. That's what makes them so rare, and why collectors are ready to spend millions just to get their hands on one. Alright, now here's the fun part: you might actually own one of these valuable pennies. Here's what to do: check the mint mark. If your penny has a small d under the year 2003, you're in the game. Look for doubling on Liberty and the date 2003. Use a magnifying glass if needed. Weigh the coin. If it's heavier than 2.5 grams, it could be a rare copper planchet error. Inspect the strike. Off-center designs or unusual misprints could mean big money. Get it graded. If your coin looks special, send it to PCGS or NGC for professional authentication. In 2024, a 2003 D Liberty 1-cent penny in MS70 red condition with a double die error was auctioned for a jaw-dropping $9 million. This set a record for the most expensive Lincoln penny ever sold. Can you imagine that? A coin worth just 1 cent turning into a fortune. So, my friends, what are you waiting for? Check your piggy banks, your old coin jars, and that pile of change in your car's cup holder, because you might be sitting on a $9 million treasure. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another exciting numismatic discovery. Let me know in the comments, do you have a rare penny? Let's find out together.